one of my colleagues had been talking about almost challenging the profitability of the PWHL and asking, is this for the profitability of it? And then asking, but I thought the PWHL was about women's sports. And I remember, Jana, seeing your face in that question. And it wasn't posed as a question, it was a statement. So can I ask as a question, do you see any challenge inherently with profitability being the foundation of women's sports?
Absolutely not. I think if you look at the valuations now of franchises, Angel City was sold for $250 million. The New York Liberty have been valued at $350 million. It is the investment in women's sports has been unbelievable, and the investment in women's sports in Canada has doubled in the last year, not just with us, but with the Northern Super League. And there was a study just out this week that talked about the investment in women's sports in Canada has doubled in the last year. And we are proud to be part of that movement. I have worked my whole career. Jana has spent her whole career to get to the PWHL. This woman has succeeded in hockey despite everything against her. Okay, so while she was playing hockey and winning medals, I was running teams. But the investment in women's sports over the last 3 years has been phenomenal. The corporate community is getting behind it. The investment is getting behind it. You see powerhouses putting money into it. And women's sports is just going to continue to grow. And that's why I said it was so ironic that you see venues being built across North America to fit men's and generally too big for women, and we just have this sort of cruel twist of fate here where the opposite is happening. And so women's sports is going nowhere. This has been bubbling up for quite some time, and the reason why the PWHL is successful, it is because of the investment being put into it, where you've seen women's leagues come and go, and if you look at the infrastructure of our league, the investment from a money standpoint and the investment from a people standpoint is far beyond what any other startup women's league has had. And we are very proud of that. We're very proud of who our ownership is. Billie Jean King, Alana Kloss are on our advisory board. I talk to them every week. They are a force behind what is happening here, and we could not be prouder to come out every day and represent Billie Jean King and all that she has stood for. And sitting here today, it shows us that the fight is still here to be had for equal rights for women. And whether it's a billionaire American owner, whether it's a billionaire Canadian owner, it's the fact that, you know, sports plays a huge role in the growth of young girls, in their maturity, in building their leadership skills, in building their communication skills, and having them run companies. All the data says that. And we are here as a sports league, but we are so much more than that. And investment in women's sports is going nowhere. It's only going to continue to grow.